Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another episode of the Tyrell Effect. We're going to start with something out of the six and get this hyped up for the mix. Text by Renny Holladae. Six City. He's a hitman for IR.
You best believe we gotta take on a new attitude. Niggas know where I come from. They call this a sick city. Some niggas out here screw facing. So that makes it a sick city. Sick city, it's a sick city. Know the sick fucking thugs in the sick city. And you know how the shit go. Niggas creep in your crib through the front door. Gon' hit them like hi hater. Then you gon' tell them bye hater. Some niggas sweeter than some annihilators. Fuck yourself like a chick with a vibrator. Whoa, come on mommy, work that. Bend over, twerk that. I ain't tryna be a gentleman. I just wanna give you all of this vitamin D coming on your lip tits and sheets. I'm rather unique and somewhat of a freak. Your man's obsolete. I make you calm my ocean to make you calm my creek. That's what's up. I said what's up. I said what's up. I said what's up. Talk to him like, hey, Toronto where the love at. Toronto where the love at. East side where the love at. West side, tell me where the love at. Hey, Toronto where the love at. Toronto where the love at. East side where the love at. West side, tell me where the love at. That's how we do it in the sick city. That's how we do it in the sick city. That's how we do it in the sick city. That's how we do it in the sick city.
Sitting back here acting a fool while the track's going on, just like, I said, what's up? He asked, what's up? We know what's up. The Tyrell Effect, baby.
Yeah. You see this right here is the takeover, nigga. I'm a fucking makeover, nigga.
Yeah.
G shit. Baby, get now.
Okay.
Arms. Clips.
You see where I come from, I'm a veteran. And I'm more caked up than I ever been. That means double the good. So soon I'll be number one, nigga. Shit. And you know we from Palmer, Harlem. If you really want the drama, really not a problem. Set them up, rob them, mob them. Late night, get right, Batman and rob them. Solve them, can't call for help with a broken phone. The doc can put you back together like a broken bone. And even God couldn't reach you. The way I made him throw his hands up like he answering a teacher. It's big bumps, nice to meet you. Strapped with a pump, special features. I'm spraying up the bleachers. And yeah, you playing with them creatures. Better start praying to them preachers. I carry it for defense. You in it with them sharks, or you swimming in the deep end. You could lose your life just for sleeping. I stay creeping, never full, stay eating. So even if I wasn't on the block, then that means you have to pay peeking. The K leaking, for gay speaking. One day weekend, I catch him on the ones and the sprays jeeping. I'm on the grind, phone stay beeping. I'm with my dogs, so you nothing but a frog, so you stay leaking. I'm veteran, yeah, I get it there. A veteran, yeah, I get it there. A veteran, yeah, I get it there. A veteran, yeah, I get it there.
We ain't playing around, son.
You see this right here? It's the takeover, nigga. I'm a fucking makeover, nigga.
Yeah.
Baby, get now. It's HG shit.
All right. So now that you're a little bit hyped up, we might as well get you a little bit more hyper. Track's called Swagger.
Swag. My niggas be swagger, my niggas be bust.
Pesos on the track. Produced by Swag B.
Swagger. Hold up. Swagger. baby. My nigga be fucking, my nigga be fucking, my nigga be bustin'. My nigga be fucking, my nigga be fucking, my nigga be bustin'. My niggas be fucking, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin'. Swagger, baby, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin'. My niggas be fucking, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin'. Swagger, baby, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin', and I ain't be clutching opponent. The birds they be clucking, the niggas they sucking, and we get the fucking opponent. I'm drilling, I'm trapping, I'm killing like Louis, and damn it, I feel like I'm Tony. The ice on my neck, got these niggas so mad, and they wonder how I get the money. Cause I get the money, I get it, then flip it. I get that shit back, and I spin it, then get it. I spend that shit like if I did in a minute. Dropping the roof off the roof, then I'm in it. Scraping the loot, in the booth, I'm up in it. Scraping the roof with the truth when I'm in it. These niggas is loose, but that 50 make timid. Niggas is acting, ain't true, and they gimmicks. Niggas is acting, I give them the business. Ain't from the shop, but my broke and get with it. Fuck wrong with it when I roll through the west with that U-fam, nigga. Free all your Dre, what it do, my nigga? Yeah, I'm back now, stop getting loot, my nigga. Cause I stay high like Bruce, my nigga. Double F jet blue coupe, my nigga. I pass by like poof, my nigga. Put a nigga back in the booth, my nigga. I stay high like Bruce, my nigga. Double F jet blue coupe, my nigga. I pass by like poof, my nigga. Put a nigga back in the booth, my nigga. My nigga be fucking, my nigga be fucking, my nigga be bust. My nigga be fucking, my nigga be fucking, my nigga be bust. Swagger, baby, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin'. My niggas be fucking, my niggas be fucking, my niggas be bustin'. Swagger, baby, swagger.
Elevating, ringing the bell, delegating, demonstrating all's well that ends well. Who am I kidding? Only thing well is the land of wheat, and that still needs a full, clean sweep. Corruption creeps and must be flushed from the bowels of administrative trust as they thrust their agendas. Your savings are what they will make careers and enter in their pockets. Dividends, I betcha.
My luck's back, a good hand. Attitude bad, we adjust that. Fuck around and catch one, don't just bust raps. Look, man, I'm trying to level with you, cause I see the rebel in you. It's right in your eyes and face. End up in the worst spot if you continue your ways. A definitive place, miniature. Thinking you a big dog, for me that sits wrong. For my safety, get you picked off. What's done is done. Now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck. What's done is done. Now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck.
Ruthless, cook flesh, should've touched too much out the gate. So many want to crush Rusev, Machka, look out, here comes Blocker. Touch of Midas, increasing stocks annually. Flawed only by his humanity. Speak third person on the brink of insanity. Truth is the man and he has evolved to beast. Digitally he will be beyond the image of street. Arrogance of me can't change back once he's tweaked. Singing sweet Jesus, here he come on fleek. Just wet his beat, now here gonna pick up where he left off. With the head of those who conspire treason. Truth is stranger than fiction. Problem is where I drop them once I uplift them. Perception will be twisted by this diction.
What's done is done, now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck. What's done is done, now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck. Behind the scenes, my time ain't free. Hate grows and keeps climbing speeds. See the past and the future. It's like I own a time machine, seen them at their worst. Know the potential, but your next move is monumental. It's all monetary, stop the pedal. Off to the race, when you got it like me, possible to make a mistake. Need a bodyguard. have to pay to be safe. Is you jealous, shorty? Out here telling stories, that's hella boring, and I'm not interested. I got it on lock without getting arrested. Sometimes the worst shit is a blessing. Testing all limits, get a Nike check carved in them. For the garbage they bringing, is this ringing a bell? You'll never win. Snake shed skin for a shell. Hell yo, before it sell my soul, but from now on it isn't for sale. What's done is done. Now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck. What's done is done. Now it won't be the same that it was. You can't make this stuff up. Give you none for some. Can't go back to the way that it was. I won't feel down on my luck.
All right, so can you guess where 4 out of those 5 tracks are coming from? I'll give you a hint. It's the same city as the title of the first song. Speaking of music, we gonna play ourselves some Mike Guts and Mark Jordan, featuring Peter Smith and Sauce. The track's called Tonight, and I know it's this afternoon, but for those of you getting ready to go out later on, this is just a precursor to what you might be hearing or won't hear in the club.
All this money, they hating on a nigga, but I stay on the grind. Such your honey that you came with. Don't matter cause you wanna be mine. All these bottles on me. Wanna city, like the mail on the city. Like my business.
Watch a chick when I'm stepping to her. I'm the giant that can snatch you with one hand like Beckham Jr. I'm not your Superman Lex Luger, but my size always measures high. Go check your ruler. I murder pussy, I'm the executor of this new push. She was looking nice, but my ex is cuter. We stayed friends cause the head was super. So anytime that she wants to get it in, I just go and scoop her. Full club in a dress code. You still a waste man, even in your best clothes. Drunk, you're talking loud, slipping from the tongue. I'll bottle you with the same one I'm drinking from. I'm in the VI handling my BI. Bitch wanna shoot the Magnum off, no PI. The on the tip like the old TI. I'm still puzzled how you got that in those Levi's.
They hating on a nigga, but I stay on the grind. Such your honey that you came with. Don't matter cause you wanna be mine. All these bottles on me. Wanna city, like the mail on the city. Like my business. And your cash coming with us tonight.
You're useless, clueless. Throwing on your new bitch, well I she on deuces. Excuses, say she got a family dinner. What she telling you every time that I been in her? This one's for the champs, the winners. The band's dancing with us, so they can't forget us. Lord, half a rack on Cavassier. Spend the other half just to see that body shake. I ain't Hal Johnson, but watch her body break. When a they take the he straight it all on tape. Call it homie. So sexual, it consensual, but that pussy dead, you know. This one's for the screw suck. Motherfuckers run around on that blue bus. Men's in every part of town, YouTube us. Another funeral, bring the kid in new stuff.
Money, they hating on a nigga, but I stay on the grind. Such your honey that you came with. Don't matter cause you wanna be mine. All these bottles on me. Wanna city, like the mail on the city. Like my business. And your cash coming with us tonight.
Just know that money is the motivation. Bad on my celly in the telly waiting. They said Sauce, you the man, where you get the patience. Shorty want me out in public just to do relations. Got my city on smash. If you ain't about the cash, then he probably won't last. Cold-hearted living, told him kiss my L. Gave a fiend some more work, now that's a blast from a pad. Dipping in your stash, top gunner like mad. This expert got a lot of experiments in lab. Shorty the night, it's only right I had to fit her and give her the big snake got venom but never go bite. No fangs, just slither and kitties and pine. I know they mad cause they never want to see the kid shine. Hennessy for weed, can stay with the wine.
Money, they hating on a nigga, but I stay on the grind. Such your honey that you came with. Don't matter cause you wanna be mine. All these bottles on me. Wanna city, like the mail on the city. Like my business. And your cash coming with us tonight.
Can we please have quiet on the set?
Awesome! I came to play.
There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. I came to say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch your future fade. I came to play to get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. I came to say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch your future fade. I came to play to get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play.
Run away if you see me. Don't even say my name. Don't think that you can know me. Don't try and play that game. Every day that I get better, I watch as you get worse. My script is to the letter, and I'll write your final verse. I am here to stay, and I have come to play. I came to play.
There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. I came to say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch your future fade. I came to play. Get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play.
I go inside this light. I see new light running cold. Each second I burn brighter. Your fire is going cold. You could try to beg for mercy. Go ahead and try to run. No escape and no redemption. Understand the end's begun. I am here to stay, and I have come to play. I came to play.
There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. I came to say
All right, I got 2 new interactions online. Thank you very much for those of you who are sharing the link. But we're going to talk about your Raw recap right now. Oh, man, I couldn't get it up on the tablet, so I got to go for my phone. Rousers Mania match decided. Kurt Angle once claimed Triple H and Stephanie McMahon only signed Ronda Rousey as payback for humiliating them at WrestleMania 31. Well, at WrestleMania 34, they may wish they had never signed her at all. After weeks of escalating tensions and sneak attacks between the 4 parties, Rousey put Triple H through a table, Stephanie slapped Rousey, Triple H sucker punched Angle, the Olympic hero called out the King of Kings, only to be reminded by Stephanie that he needed his general manager gig to pay the bills. The Raw commissioner offered to put all prior animosity behind them and start fresh, but Rousey crashed the party to formally administer a WrestleMania challenge to Stephanie. Despite the protests of a flustered Triple H, Angle pointed out that Stephanie was still under contract as a superstar, in addition to her commissioner status. So he was within his rights as Raw's matchmaker to give Rousey what she wanted. And given that Triple H possesses the same dual contract, and Angle once again promised payback if the game ever attacked him again, the Olympic hero decided to fold him into proceedings and make a mixed tag match between himself and Rousey against Triple H and Stephanie for the show of shows. Whew. The manic scuffle ensued between the teams that ended with Triple H grapevine in an ankle lock, while Stephanie was dropped with a massive Samoan drop from Rousey. In short, the new signing is looking to be a dream in the ring and a nightmare for the people who recruited her. Yikes. Mighty effort by Nia falls short against Asuka. The first time Asuka faced Nia Jax, the Empress of Tomorrow escaped with a win via technicality. The second time, she won by the skin of her teeth. The third time was a charm, as the Women's Royal Rumble match winner finally cracked the code and landed a far more decisive, if no less hard-fought victory over the Irresistible Force, who I call the Beautiful Brute, just a month from WrestleMania. Even though a backstage Alexa Bliss predicted nothing less than a career-ending loss for the Empress of Tomorrow, and even though Jax powered her way to an early advantage, Asuka's ruthlessness was far more than the Irresistible Force could handle. Asuka ensnared Jax in an armbar down the stretch and transitioned to a triangle when Jax hoisted her in the air, refusing to release the hold even after Nia rammed her into the turnbuckle. After Nia bounced Asuka off the ropes, Asuka reapplied the armbar in what would turn out to be the bout's deciding maneuver. Jax refused to submit for what seemed like an eternity, but Asuka eventually got the tap out she wanted, handing Jax a loss that left her teary-eyed in the ring. The WWE Universe acknowledged the Irresistible Force effort with a pointed ovation, but Alexa opted for a more tough love tactic, telling the increasingly emotional Nia she was sure the Irresistible Force would recover and make WrestleMania next year, or risk losing everybody's respect for her. Yeah, Alexa Bliss ain't pulling no punches. Did the Revival earn a WrestleMania match against The Bar? That's my Facebook messenger. Not answering my question, but letting me know the Poker Hunters are out. The Bar spoke a touch too soon last week, insisting they've beaten every tag team Monday Night Raw has to offer. But this week, Cesaro and Sheamus can finally make that claim. Following their victory over the Revival, the Raw Tag Team Champions have officially swept the field. And since the Revival would have gotten Dash and Dawson a title match at WrestleMania, the Bar have seemingly vanquished their potential challengers for the big dance. That said, the top guys fought with the ferocity you'd expect from the two reigns as NXT Tag Champions, and the Bar only beat the Revival by using their own strategy of cutting the ring off in half against them. Sometimes you get to a point in life where you just want to... Even though, however, it was about a close win as you could get. True to form, Dash and Dawson took the cue from the classic tag team and seized the control with a powerplex that notched a near 3 count. With the match slipping away, Sheamus was forced to run interference, taking out Dash Wilder with a bro kick before the Revival could execute the Shatter Machine on Cesaro. The Swiss Cyborg administered the neutralizer to the stranded Scott Dawson, and that was that. The Bar marched down the road to WrestleMania, a little worse for wear, but victorious all the same. For the first time ever, Goldust confronts Cena on Raw. Cena hopped over to SmackDown Live in search of a road to WrestleMania, and his big move is already paying off. Not only did the WWE's resident free agent win his way into what is now a six-pack challenge for AJ Styles' WWE title at Fastlane this Sunday, he has an idea for WrestleMania Dream Match if he wins. After promising a record 17th world title, the C Nation leader demanded Styles use his rematch clause in the event of his victory to turn WrestleMania's WWE match into a triple threat between himself, the Phenomenal One, and Men's Royal Rumble match winner Shinsuke Nakamura. Cena also revealed that he showed up on Raw to avoid an attack from the likes of Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin, though he wasn't immune to confrontation from a Raw superstar. The interfering party turned out to be Goldust, who wanted to topple Cena as a starting point to achieve his own WrestleMania dreams. However, the improved odds of making the big dance have already invigorated the 16-time world champion. Cena shook off Goldust's mind games, not to mention a devastating low blow behind the ref's back to take the Bizarre One down with a combo of shoulder blocks, slam, side knuckle shuffle, and attitude adjustment to win the first time ever matchup. And that's a wrap. Bayley spurns Banks after post-match assist against Absolution. Bayley and Sasha Banks have always had a friendly, if competitive, rivalry, but the boss's betrayal of the Huggable One during the Women's Elimination Chamber match seems to have finally opened a rift between the two that will take some time to mend. Not only did Bayley bail on Banks at a crucial moment during the 6-woman tag team match last week, the Huggable One seems resigned to a life without backup as she faces whatever lies ahead for her. As Absolution's page pointed out before the scheduled match between Bayley and Mandy Rose, that means the Huggable One is making life incredibly difficult for herself. It proved to be a valid point. Sonya Deville's presence kept Bayley at a constant disadvantage. The Huggable One was only able to defeat Mandy with a surprise roll-up, and the ensuing beatdown from Absolution was only thwarted by the arrival of Banks. The boss single-handedly stopped the attack, and helped Bayley to her feet, but despite the assist, the Huggable One seemed ambivalent at best about her presence. Bayley and Banks may still be friends, as though Bayley's refusal of a post-match embrace indicates they're not exactly on hugging terms at the moment. All right. Strowman completes his Symphony of Destruction. Johann Sebastian Bach, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Braun Strowman. The monster among men finally joined the ranks of the great composers on Raw, defeating Elias in a Symphony of Destruction match. In short, the ramp was festooned with an orchestra worth of instruments that the wandering balladeer did everything to try and get out of, up to and including fleeing the arena outright before the bell. To Elias's credit, he showed off his proficiency at guitar, piano, and drums before the chaos ensued. But as it turns out, these hands possess a destructive talent that Elias's melodic gifts simply cannot overcome. Strowman lifted Elias's gateway car into the air to stop his escape and pursued Elias back into the ring. Elias landed a solid kabong across Strowman's back with the guitar and picture-perfect elbow drop off the top rope, only to be chased back up the ramp where Strowman broke a bass over his back again and completed to crescendo by flattening Elias under a grand piano. Thanks to the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation Kurt Angle had attached to the contest, Strowman pinned Elias then and there after throwing the piano aside like a toy, of course, leaving his foe to be stretched out of the arena to a local medical facility. Yeeks. All right, Awoken Matt Hardy opens the gates of the Hardy compound. Bray Wyatt challenged Matt Hardy to a final battle, and now the Woken One is ready to accept. He even has a location in mind. Stutter, spit out the line. All right. The Reaper of Souls dispatched Rhino, piling on last week's decimation of Heath Slater, and demanded the Woken One present himself. Hardy appeared on the Titantron with a mind-boggling acceptance of Wyatt's challenge. Hardy not only promised to subject Wyatt to an ultimate deletion, He vowed to do so beyond the reaches of space and time itself, on the only ground that could possibly play host to the finale of the Grand War, the Hardy Compound, where flying drones roam, expansive lakes stretch, and as far as the eye can see, the battlefield has been prepared for annihilation. That's going to be a match. All right, Mrs. WrestleMania match comes into focus. And you heard indication of who he would be fighting prior to this in the background themes. There are always upsets during award season, but the third Mizzy's award ended in a very difficult kind of upset for The Miz when Seth Rollins and Finn Balor crashed the A-lister's snarky ceremony to defend him and defeated him in a handicap match that pitted the two former title holders against Miz and his Miztourage. Miz seems to think that it was for an easy night with his 3-on-2 advantage, but if anything was enough to get Rollins and Finn on the same page after the weeks of one-upsmanship, it was The Miz. The A-lister had plenty of unfiltered fighting words for his opponent that before the bell, mocking Seth's impressive, if fruitless, performance from 2 weeks ago and Balor's failure to win back the Universal title in an impromptu team responded in kind. Of course, the win wasn't seamless. Balor tagged himself in right as Rollins was getting ready to roll, and Rollins reciprocated when Finn set up for the coup de grace, but it was enough. Rollins sold Balor's pin over The Miz to hand them the victory, after which Raw General Manager emerged to inform Miz that he decided the A-lister's WrestleMania match, after all, a triple threat match against Rollins and Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. You know, this could be Brock Lesnar's music, or it could be Roman Reigns' music, but it's not. We haven't seen him in a while because he's on the injured reserve, but shout out to Samoa Joe for just being a beast in the ring. Roman Reigns demands a fight from Lesnar. Last week, Roman Reigns arrived on Raw and went in hard on the absentee Brock Lesnar after the Universal Champion no-showed his scheduled face-to-face with his WrestleMania challenger. If nothing else, the big dog seemed slightly to turn the tide of the public opinion against the beast incarnate, but Paul Heyman, speaking for his client, proved to be entirely unconcerned with the opinions of the audience when he arrived to set the record straight. The Advocate began by demonstrating his and Lesnar's status by laying the Universal title down on the mat and didn't waste any time in rebutting Roman's remarks about Lesnar's schedule. According to Heyman, the Conqueror isn't any less impressive of a competitor because of limited appearances, like The Undertaker furthermore. Reigns would never acquire the title because it belongs to Brock Lesnar. And according to Heyman, the big dog will never put the needs of the title above those of the family he fights to represent. When he went to make his exit on the omnibus note, promising that Lesnar would return to Raw next week, where Roman could stay or attempt whatever he wanted, Reigns showed up unannounced though and demanded that Heyman pick the title up off the mat. He reiterated that the WWE Universe deserves a champion who appears and wants to appear, and ended the evening with something that fell between a request and a command. That when Lesnar comes next week, he comes dressed for a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up this Sunday is WWE Fastlane, which will feature a six-pack challenge, including AJ Styles, the WWE Champion, versus John Cena, versus Dolph Ziggler, versus Sami Zayn, versus Kevin Owens, versus Baron Corbin. We also have a number of other matches on the card, including one of the best rivalries I've seen in the last decade, if not my entire time watching wrestling. The New Day versus the Usos for the WWE Championship. Oh man, the card is stacked. The card is stacked, and there's going to be a lot of action happening on this week. But did you see this? Did you see this last week of Raw? What did you think about it? Hit me up at blockbasics@gmail.com. Let me know what your opinions are. We got a new track coming up, and it's to die for. Literally. We got the track's called Skeletons. It's a cypher track. Been in the works. We got this put together within the week. And when you got to get 2 or 3 people together, it's, you know, it kind of gets a little tricky. But when you got to get 5 people on the beat, it gets a little bit more difficult. We got the 5 people on the beat, and it is bonkers. John J, G Knowledge, Stoddy P, yours truly, and Cartoon on the track, which I'm trying to promote right now online. That being said, we're going to get back into the track and let the music play out. This is the Tyrell Effect on Spreaker.com.
Sparring beef, that margin's leaping. We'll start sneaking in the car, thieving behind walls where the guards keep it. Part of my reasons, but I got dark secrets. Would make hearts break and shattered and ask for a favor after I'm thinking it's closed. Kept things on the low, aim for the stars and hardly miss. Went down in flames, an arsonist. Stop hoping for surrender, locks broken and entered. Pivotal ground, wouldn't think twice, such a criminal mind. Downhill since we met. Fuck, I'm guilty of neglect, never the most concerned. Always left, no stone unturned. Let's just say it pals a lot, suicidal thoughts. For it all, to hell I go. Revenge to my jealous foes, well now you know. Regretted lots, I'm probably better off if I don't tell a soul. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows. I couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
You think I'm strong enough? Sorry, it's been all a bluff. Anytime I cut, it's only scores. Got to get it up. These bars keep me in the rut, keep forward, but they ain't far enough. These problems keep on showing up, reach for stars, then I'm waking up. Such a deep dream, hiding all the feet scream. Sewing up a leak seam, dissing all these weak teams. Got some secrets, missing pieces, and it's eating at me. See me smile, but deeply I ain't happy. Got these demons talking to me on a daily. Are they in my fucking mind, or they near me? It's like I'm going fucking blind and it's scary. Got me praying all day, Hail Mary. And to my unborn, I apologize, just wasn't on time. Guess I wasn't qualified.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows. I couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
Skeletons in my closet, hell I'm living in, often feeling lost in this shell of a conscience. Inhaling my profits, dare you to pop shit, my area's toxic. Beware of my goblins, ain't scared to be honest. I'm very accomplished, prepared to be tossed in the burial plot. If you staring and talking, no caring or stopping. Nah, that's barely an option. I'm dodging the ops and they glaring and watching. Hopping on blocks where they carry the Glock and then pop in the air like an aerial rocket. Rare and I'm rotten, I'm fairly obnoxious. I'm walking with all of the nails for your coffin. Clearly a boss when I'm hearing I'm balling. No fear, it's appalling. The mirror's reflection is stressing. I guess it's too honest, my flesh is too haunted. Yeah, and still I wonder what God is. So time it made me feel nauseous.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows. I couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
So many times have I barely gotten a blind, like Kenzie wasn't there, but I have a glorious future. Can't say I've been a shooter, although the thought was there. I'm too temperamental, my trigger pin would be hair. Speaking of hair, today I did my daughter's laugh till it rumbles in your belly. I'm no lamb to the slaughter, neither will she be. Papa blocker, raise the proper, and from what I see, blocker can't be stopper. I hear the bones rattling round in the closet. The stories they tell would make you cry, laugh, or vomit. I've been known to yell. Few have asked what the cause is. My passion is hard to quell. It burns key, say I'm divine as God is. My sword unsheathed, headline, I know where I'm charging.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Could've been a witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
Yeah, clean them out, I'd rather just leave them in. Had beef with plenty friends, so it's only right that we meet again. Reopening scars, old wounds start to bleed again. She's winning record 1-0, so all I ever see is tens. You'll never see me grin unless I'm in a sea of hen. Bottle after bottle, vision blurry, so I don't see no end. I'm 37, I might not make it to 40 with drinking and deep depression. One of them will kill me shortly unless I just snap tonight till my fucking family don't mourn me. Press the barrel against my head while my inner demons record me. They warn me and tortured me, screaming and pain just gets deeper. All these skeletons in my closet like I'm the crypt keeper. Tune.
I don't just keep it official, I keep it so official. Brooklyn, get with the movement and get moved on, man. And why? I die for it, yeah. No, it ain't too many real, but a real nigga die for it. Y'all nigga tuck some digits off the ride, came my nigga nothing new. Count pays, we got another bitch, nigga mind it been what they ought to do. Fuck bitch, make a slaughter you. Set him up and watch you dead. Nigga talking on the internet, while I be out nigga getting bread. I die for it. Ain't too many real, but a real nigga die for it. Put that on my soul, I would die for it. Stand the fuck up. No, it ain't too many real, but a real nigga die for it. I'ma put that on my soul, I would die for it. I got it, diamonds up my pocket. Bad bitch, she rollin' with me. Ass ready, she sloppy. Head good with that topic. Got screaming like Poppy. Back shots been knocked. 10 thought they mommy. These niggas hate, these niggas not me. Pull up and show out and skirt with your mommy. Told niggas I got him. Working with me that bottle. You know I'm rapping that bad style. Push the nigga that problem. This crown fry when that left fly. Ride around my bread high. My side of town have lying down. Hammer knocking that iron sound. When that damn cops like Hancock. Bullets spitting, they flying around. Niggas came up in that sandbox. Niggas snitching, they dying around. Malcolm Mack, catch you now, Stuyvesant, yeah, we got a lot to say, so if you in the hood, and you feeling boss, ain't no need to flow, nah, nigga, not today, y'all nigga tuck some digits off the ride, clean my nigga nothing new, count pays, we got another bitch, nigga, mind it been what they ought to do, fuck a bitch, make a slaughter you, set him up and watch you dead, niggas talking on the internet, while I be out nigga getting bread, I die for it, ain't too many real, but a real nigga die for it. Put that on my soul, I would die for it. No, it ain't too many real, but a real nigga die for it. I'ma put that on my soul, I would die for it.
Attention now, things where we depart, drop all the weapon, less you want them up the dead house action. Music how we method, produce enough record, rhythm we a record, half it on target, push us no speakers overload, rock to and fro as we rock the nose, know where we know, cause we born where we roll, the way the beat I got on off the shore, I have to ask, yo, I have your attention now. 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 International today. from me yard. Understand me overcome a life hard. Before me drop the reach for me lord. Him and me stop me shield, rod and sword. When me move hard, all of them a run. Back of them yard can't take me life, it run fun. Keep the mind off of me tongue. When me talk them feel a swab, I sting them here drum and get stung. You can vest in what we do. Karma I go catch any bad mind toward the group. So just do you. Blessed vibes we got drop on the truth. If you not feel them cool, no boo-hoo. Like you are on the beat from front of you. Then true, jump on the tree, me nah go stress on me brain. Anytime free, me have enough. Both for your tear, the Johnny. Me ask, yo, me have your attention now. 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 Do what you have to do to live your life right. When you make moves, me stand up like a light bright. Stepping light, with the under spotlight. Long range game, tailor-made top flight. Achievements bring life's opportunity to mind. Carry knowledge that run right through your spine. Pray for the best, plan for bad mind. Live life like you are divine. Look what go on over here. Stress a build up, we under pressure. Jah please bless me up. On my knees looking up for the grace of the most high. Currently like current is a shock when I pass by. Come for ask her if you want no truth from life. From the booth I fly. Have the smoke up while I talk up. Nigga vibe, bye-bye. I saw me go on with me things, alright? In a day or night, me make transition. Them a pop off shot, funny they missing the mission. No bait yet, wait, how them gone fishing. New state of life, study on vision. Separate from the one way hate. If you want to live life great, make sure you fill up your plate and build up your estate. You have to know when for the date. If you want a pocket, you want to be like a shock to the system. Any bad man when I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop fit, no switch, big stone go lick them. Pelt them with brick and shock up the system. Any bad man where I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop fit, no switch, big stone go lick them. Pelt them with brick and shock up the system.
Shock the system with electric current. Check the permit, don't look now, but it's time we put a foot down and get assertive. What's the verdict from a jury? See, it's hard to think they wanna keep us in the dark with a vision blurry. So hurry up, we nearly all trapped. Shit happened to dwell, thought they were tapping the cell. I was hearing the static, that's an automatic 3 to 5. Few good meals a day, plus it's harder on the street to survive. It's a spiral effect, no revival, check what I do. See me as an idle threat, no one to cry to. Or wipe tears from her face, she keep her hands open after that, man. Carter, serious case, don't get involved, just sift through all the crumbs. Can't be missing all your punches, then get followed through the slums. Watch, it'll be a shock when it hits you all at once.
Like a shock to the system. Any bad man where I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop feet, no switch, big stone go lick them. Pelt them with brick and shock up the system. Any bad man where I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop feet, no switch, big stone go lick them. Pelt them with brick and shock up the system.
About to cause a disturbance with a shocking occurrence. Not at all disturbed, I got thick skin. We all just get thrown in the ring with a quick blend. That's the shit you step in.
The system shock, now have no time for talk. If you not walk, you walk, then go away in at the dark. Now have no time for play, hot up your head souffle. When you joust like parade, kick it up, party.
Hard to be embarrassed still. This gon' lift you in the air like a Ferris wheel. I'm gon' find myself in Paris after. Never face myself, no mirror match, no political act. Tear they ass up, beware the
like
disaster.
When they get coming like me wet and I get tears to keep up this vibe short for make pay. Any day me talk up with Jah, me walk, gonna take a back, we knock it out. Me coming like a shock to the system. Any bad man when I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop feet, no switch, big stone go lick them. Help them with brick and shock up the system. Any bad man where I go and drop you lift them. Me there with the team strong and me pick them. Not drop feet, no switch, big stone go lick them. Help them with brick and shock up the system.
And when the bass and the treble hits, tell them just to mellow. Grind it down slow like you manage it. Nobody could tell you, cause she put it down. And she know she bright like halogen. Tell them push it back, they could have been. We don't ask, they just let us in. I came in the back, where hell our friends. Remember when we used to have the bed, oh, never thought the chance to escape would ever came along, it was fate, oh, say never feel away, no. Oh. Every time you pass it away, tell them hold on. Whenever you feel it, say tell me hold on. I can feel your feeling away, tell her hold on. I told them we're hanging with patience, hold on. One day we won't have to sit. Message automatically relayed. We could have it all if you say so. We could take it back to Tobago. Never let this love run away, no. Never turn your back on the way you're going. We could talk it out over mail, oh. But if it's about the rumors, I don't care, no. I was in the Loch Ness trying to stay positive. So when I take your hand on me, girl, it's a short thing. I can show you things in the world you will all see. All I ask from you is your support in it. Every time you pass it away, tell her hold on. Whenever you feel it, say tell me hold on. I can feel your feeling away, tell her hold on. I told them we're hanging with patience, hold on. And we have been care. Remember when I was down, you did nothing but wait. Want to let you know that I'm so grateful, it goes a long way. Cause the last girl I had couldn't see it, till it was too late. Had to separate, focus myself on something bigger, something great. So many brothers gone, no time to be waiting. Whenever you're feeling away. Every time you're passing away, tell them hold on. Whenever you're feeling the hate of me, hold on. I can feel you fading away, tell her hold on. I told them we gave you with patience. Every time you're passing away, tell her hold on. Whenever you feel it, say tell me hold on. I can feel you fading away, tell her hold on. I told them we hanging with patience, hold on.
Spook G. What up, Bina? Check this out. You didn't ask me the question, I asked you the question. You said yes, and ever since then my whole life became a blessing. This is my confession. We're here to preach on this session. When I tell you that you mean the world to me, I mean it with all my energy. Never felt no better chemistry, and that's why I married you. No other place that I'd rather be, and that's why I'm here with you. And I love your mom, and I love your dad, and I love little sis, even though she bad. Sometimes little bro even make me mad, but I look past that, cause all my family, I got your back. Once again, I'm such a better man, because of you I'm disciplined. I admire all your trends, and I won't trade you not for nothing. You exotic and ambitious, independent, so nutritious. Your kisses feel terrific, and the sex is so tremendous. Girl, I can't believe I did this. If I started, I must finish. I'ma need a witness. This the way you got me feeling. I'm off that cushion, a little women, and I'm feeling myself. And I want you to feel it with me. Nothing can compare to you, my boo. You are amazing. To tell the truth, girl, you good as fuck, but you're such a lady. You go to work, cook, clean, and you take care of our baby. And now I owe it all to you. This is a lifetime repay. Yo, brown skin, yo, pretty guys, yo, petite little boobs and thick thighs got me hypnotized. RPD, I'm a bad boy. Always being not mentioning. Then talk about now how you make me feel. Girl, got me like wow. Got me like wow. Things you didn't do, then do now. Vacation, places we been. Put miles on the cruise, but girl, ain't no telling where we been. Yeah, but I know where it is. When death does part. I said it in the beginning, and I mean it with all my heart and all my soul. Yeah, you helped me reach my goals. This my song, just for you. Now watch the story unfold. Nothing can compare to you, my boo. You are amazing. To tell the truth, girl, you could as fuck, but you're such a lady. You go to work, cook, clean, and you take care of our baby. And now I owe it all to you. This is a lifetime repayment.
While I was talking to the Lord, they was talking to a judge. I was praying for my kinfolk, they was holding a grudge. Put their hands on the Bible, on everything that I love. So this is ghetto poetry written in my blood. These things they can't stomach, taking out those guts and filling them with Mary, cause I can never get enough. Through these smoky mirrors, I see clearer than most y'all. They call me kin, too many of my brothers had close calls. Angel of death had you fighting for your life. My pain runs deep, it cuts like a knife. The game don't sleep and it's fucking up my nights. Feelings of insomnia fuels my pen to write. Half empty cups, faded blunts in the ashtray. Time moving fast, can't remember my last days. Life is a book of chapters, we on the last page. Curtains getting closed, God calling you backstage. Every day I'm screaming fuck life, and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer. Every day I'm screaming fuck life, and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer. The other day I had a talk with my mom. She said, son, I ain't good, but please don't be alarmed. I broke down in tears cause I knew all along she had the fight of a life, but the spirit was gone. Losing my patience, I knew I was wrong. I can't help it, I am one son. You raised two to carry on a legacy. I swear to God, you be the death of me. Starving for the good life, we living off of memories. Cause I would die for you, mama. Already cried for you, mama. I know you love your stories, I despised all the drama. Stood on your own too, ain't nothing you won't do. For you and yours forever indebted, I owe you. Sorry for all the rough times you had to go through. The days out of the year I never took time to show you I love you for life, and that ain't gon' change. Some drink for the pain, I smoke to see through the rain. Every day I'm screaming fuck life, and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer. Every day I'm screaming fuck life, and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer.
It's all I can think about. It's all I can think about. Then I start to think about, think about. But you can be sure of one thing. My destiny is to win
life and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer. Every day I'm screaming fuck life and just look at it through smoky mirrors. Some of y'all ain't living right, and now I see things much clearer.
New music from Ken Smooth called Smoky Mirrors. We got some R&B, some of R&B's finest in the 6. Speaking of R&B from the 6, it's a hitman for hire. Take.
It's a hitman for hire.
Yo, body. On the Tyrell effect.
Body, your body, drive me crazy, so crazy. Girl, I say your body, drive me crazy, crazy. You make me wanna do you like this. You make me wanna do you like that. You make me wanna do you like this, like this. Your body's freaking crazy. Ooh.
Body got me like I'm in heaven. Okay. I'm going crazy and I need some leverage. Yeah. I need a reverend cause the heat is present. When I see defeat and your knees are bending, please comprende. I lease the whip just to creep the Wednesday. Okay. Try to teeth my keys cause when I leave you're empty. No. Please believe I don't need a sensei. Just to kick it with you and your body got me staying and I probably would have paid you. Got the body of an angel. Check you what you're building and I'm coming through the lobby with a shotty in a raincoat. And I went and told my uncle, God, I never want to let you go. No. Yeah, trips to Mexico, you lift your hips, make me lick from head to toe. Yes. Come get your fix cause I came with extra jewels to check my next approach.
Body, your body, drive me crazy, so crazy. Girl, I say your body, drive me crazy, crazy. You make me wanna do you like this. You make me wanna do you like that. You make me wanna do you like this, like this. Your body's freaking crazy. Ooh.
Your drive is crazy, you drive me crazy. I'm in the Lex driving crazy to be beside you, baby. Don't need nothing besides you, baby. Used to think about you nightly, daily, but it hasn't been like that lately. Used to go out all the time, now I'm all kinds of lazy. Next time maybe, always off and on. Anniversary, I pop some dime, but the chivalry's lost and gone. As soon as I take the cot, I'm gone. Socks are on, boxes on, no long talk. We don't even talk for long. But Sabrina got a body that's real thick. Trina's a thought, I think she believe me. She ain't got nobody or nobody to be with. Keisha's the one I would sleep with. All of her features are decent. Holler at me any evening this weekend.
Body, your body, drive me crazy, so crazy. Girl, I say your body, drive me crazy, crazy.
Beautiful and she don't even know. She a 5-star chick, but she insecure. Every time I leave, never wanna let her go. She always missing me, so I gotta let her know. Baby, ain't no more games, till I start the show. Give me your body, I need it, baby, let's go. Cause I'ma take you anywhere that you wanna go. And I be slamming the pussy just like a domino. And I be chilling in the party, kicking it with a Barbie. Feeling on her body, mommy, give me uchi wally. Panties at the floor, she started to get naughty. Got me feeling like a spadooty, the killer pussy mommy. Totally, she rude and unruly. If I'm the type in the booty, wanna get moody. What to do, baby boo, let's make a movie. Take pics while you nude, baby, I'm your groupie, truly.
Body, your body, drive me crazy, so crazy. Girl, I say your body, drive me crazy, crazy. You make me wanna do you like this. You make me wanna do you like that. You make me wanna do you like this, like this. Your body's freaking crazy. Ooh.
We ain't playing around with this music here. We just I'm just using this show as an outlet to broadcast that which I find to be top tier talent. Speaking of which, Omar Nice on the track. The track's called Sexual Favors. Listen to the harmony of the melodies. This is a song you play for your lady when you screwed up. Nah, before you screw up.
La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. What I had in mind was you showing up in my door looking divine. Make sure you got that total package hidden well under your jacket. I know I had some fun while I unwrap it. Girl, you got that bomb. It's that nuclear kind of piece. Girl, I want that. Watch me explore that. While I watch you back it up on me. Come do this for me. Come put it on me. Come put it on me. Need somebody who will satisfy my every need tonight. Do what I want. Do all that I request. Baby, submit. I swear you won't regret it. Need somebody who will do everything I want and need tonight. Say yes to everything I ask. I want nothing less than perfection. You're all that. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. I need somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. And girl, I need somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. Handcuff yourself up to the bed, you're so bad. Now let me see you put that arch in your back. While I throw it deep, throw it back. Just make sure that you can take all of that. Girl, I can tell that you're ready to play. Tonight I'm on my 50 Shades of Grey. Simon says, spread your legs, yeah. Whips and chains, do you accept? Girl, I need somebody who will satisfy my every need tonight. I swear you won't regret it. I need somebody who will do everything I want and need tonight. Yes, to everything I ask. I want nothing less than perfection. You're all that. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. And girl, I need somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. I need somebody, I want somebody. Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. I want your body. I need somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me.
Now, ladies, you gotta play fair. If you play a song like that, y'all need to have a long-standing relationship or something like that. Y'all don't want to just play this for someone you just met, although it's got that kind of potential. Just to hail up the place where I was raised, we're gonna play East Side Story.
Yeah, fam. Yeah. East Side 6. Yeah. Check.
EAST side, well let's see. I am a representer. Some of y'all pretenders hit the church on Saturdays, we big spenders. Put 10% of mama wage up in the orphan plate. Well, mama, we in an awful state. Look like there's a few laws I gotta break. I got no time to wait, cause we hurting and that look on your face is enough to make a nigga heart break. Got a little hustle, not much, but as long as we straight. Cause I knew you had a lot on your plate. Made the hood my escape. Now I'm here, I put my thoughts on tape. Catching views of the city from the place where I stay. Scarborough. Yeah.
East Side. Yeah. Check.
I'm just being honest. That's why I speak the truth to you. Born and raised in the borough, we just do what we do. It's no secret, but it's best kept. Eglinton Strip, off the rip. Lawrence Ave, I took my first steps. Reminiscing about my childhood days. Ups and downs, I tell you had to smile both ways. Hood life cliches, I was seeing that crime pays. Took off the blinders, had to read what the signs say. So focused, I write on a line page. Cerebellum overload, you can check out my mind state. Cause Scarborough, I love you, I would never let you down. I'm east side till I die, and they put me in the ground, and that's real.
They gon' tell you who they are. This gon' show you what they do. Certified G is the name of the track.
Y'all know what it is. Marquee. Yo. Cold Stones, no Steve Austin, the team mobbing. We popping out here trying to keep the heat off us. Man's out here like they running for supreme office. Marky coming with that mean offense. Your MP3's novice. Rookie balls. I wouldn't pay $1 for your rookie card. Feet tummies, THC, we the hoodie squad. Y'all just see low green, no goodie mob. Shut us to double profit, we bout to double profits. Spit some real bars, fuck all these troubled artists. Y'all are mumble garbage, put it on the pitch correct. I'll be bumping in these streets to give this shit respect. Yeah, fuck heavy with the city vets. Got some shit to say, don't say it indirect. You'll fuck the internet, bump into the kid direct. And you gon' get a foreign object in your friggin'
It's
neck.
that certified G shit. Cause we know that the game fucking needs this. All the haters wanna doubt, you can eat dick. What you saying out your mouth doesn't mean shit. I'm back on my G shit. Mark Jordan, you know, he's on that G shit. Mike Guts, you know, he's on that G shit. Feet Tommy's the web, we on that G shit. Can't handle the heat, you better leave quick. Dope lines keep the fiends happy. As long as the streets love me, I don't need Grammys. Fuck the juniors, always see past me. Now they push all this garbage through the city, keep the scene trashy. Feed Tommy's the web, out for dough like Peter Bread. Eat the loaf, gotta keep us fed. I'm possessed with the clip in the Evil Dead. Murder on my mind all the time, think I need my meds. Spread my sickness, me and Marky are a lethal blend. Giving you the illest, yo, they dig us, drop repeated gems. They sleep on us before they reach the bed. Yo, I'm laying with your bitch, make the bedrock, speak to Fred. Bam, bam for the pebbles. I'm from the streets where they tote metal. Rules from the concrete with torn pedals. A little rough around the edges, but I'm so special. And I'm here to run the game till the score settles. It's that certified G shit. Cause we know that the game fucking needs this. All the haters wanna doubt, you can eat dick. What you saying out your mouth doesn't mean shit. I'm back on my G shit. Mark Jordan, you know, he's on that G shit. Mike Guts, you know, he's on that G shit. Feet Tommy's the web, we on that G shit. Can't handle the heat, you better leave quick.
10s with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my 10s with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers, my Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Now I got my left foot in Parma, the right foot in Saga. When I'm born and raised in Toronto, and I burn the haze to get proper. When I'm lift the waist to get stocked up, I wear Gucci man with no flocker. And I stay put in that ganja, in that slap chop with your mama, in that hoodie ripping that Trayvon. Snakes is under my radar. Martin Gross where I stay, I'm posted up with cigarette papers. You hate us, we major. You loving niggas' behavior. My neighbors be strangers. No time for watching you fakers. Things with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my 10s with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers, my Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Now I got my left foot in Flemo, the right foot in Vern. Niggas on the job, they working on the grind until they earn. We can find a lack of concern, but turn that face to 3rd-degree burns. Nah, lame words don't phase us. Step in, get your head bust. These Dockers with my airbrush, and Jordans make your girl blush. We moving in your hood, cuz fresher than we should, bruh. You get it understood, bruh. Respect me and we good. Dolce and Gabbana, all my retros with the Prada. All my things with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers. Got my 10s with the Louis, the 4s with the Prada. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers, Jordans and my Dockers, my Jordans and my Dockers. So I be looking proper in my Jordans and my Dockers.
Old rap tapes in a sneaker box, and Outkast hip-hop was blaring out my speaker box. As I reminisce back then, we ain't need a lot. Jam to CL Smooth, beats by Peter Rock. Pete Rock. This is hip-hop, I'm talking KRS. Shout out to D-Block. Long live the Kane, I felt like I was in the Juice Crew, and I could bust a rhyme like a leader of a new school. It's new rules, some old habits. Somebody popped Molly, I'm still smoking cabbage. Cameras on a horse and carriage, and Common used to love her before the marriage. But from what I hear now, I am so embarrassed, cause we abusing something that we should all cherish. Hip-hop, where you been at? I know, getting fucked without a gym hat, and I ain't even with that. Preach, I'm on the world tour with Muhammad, my man. Know what I mean? Feel like I'm 3 feet high and rising, you know what I mean? Sound like a barbershop quartet in the back. Now that's Illmatic. Doo-wopping, but if you have reasonable doubt, yeah, stick around, I give you the blueprint. Feel this, man. Welcome to the Terradome, bitches. So yeah, I'm on a rap mission, bringing back that flavor that is now missing. I was never really down with OPP, but naughty by nature, yeah, they was cool to me. I miss Slick Rick, I miss Diamond D. Walk this way with me, Run DMC, LL acting now, and I'm cool with that. Rest in peace, Big L, you were the truth of rap. I still be bumping Shantae and MC like Queen Latifah, still doing the thing up in the spotlight. It's Wu-Tang forever, Black Moon still together. Mob Deep hit a rough patch, but things are getting better. Hip-hop, I love you. What else could I do but encourage those to be inspired by you? But that hasn't happened in like forever, like the longest time. I'm on the world tour with my Missy Me, Maestro, hip-hop, rumbling strong, Dream Warrior, hip-hop, Coolzy back, I'm on the world tour with my Rakim, De La Soul, Fat Joe.
tour with my ex-clan, Chuck Rock, hip-hop, Gangstar, hip-hop, Royce the 5'9", hip-hop, Flavor Unit, hip-hop, Salt and Pepper, hip-hop, oh man, hip-hop, I love you.
No doubt, chilling here with my man Jamaican. Here we go. Yo, ready for this? No doubt. Shit, don't even know why I'm asking, cause I know you're not ready for this. Okay, okie dokie, Los will drop. Incredible wordplay, don't know how to stop. When the clock reaches both hands to the top, ready to rob you in my navy blue balaclava, going round after round, the best to flow under the ground. The water pipe that fills up, you begging for my sound. You gotta fill your cup up, that's right, it's only half full. I'll bring the skill you need to quench your thirst, and I'll pull the level, go all the way to the highest level. Like Pharaoh on top, above the ones who shovel their way through life. This poverty means trouble, that's why I keep it tweaking like the treble. So when I'm mental, sending you fat rhymes without a pad and pencil. It's quite simple how it can be labeled as a rebel. About to show the way that's right, like I said I will. With an escapade to make the busy people stand still. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the club, what's going on? When low to the track, you can't fall asleep. Instead you on the dance floor, moving your feet. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the party, what's going on? When low is here, you can't help but bounce. Then we travel backstage to blaze up a whole ounce. Okie dokie, don't you dare spill the tonic on my carpet back to get your dome killed. I'm a whirlwind, so climb aboard and prepare for the thrill. Bringing lyrics till I'm swimming in the bills, making the mills. So Saddam running up the spine like ecstasy pills, giving you all chills from a style that is for real. So spill the beans, you know exactly what you need. Another joint by me to ease the pain. Go and squeeze the handle, make sure you're ready when you pull it down. Then execute the voltage of my sound, it is all around. Now I am found, I've always brought the pain. Being on top of my game, I say the shit is insane. How many times I've explained that this is just another day, just another way for me to grab the mic and say the shit I should have said out loud to authorities. I can't change time, so I say them gladly. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the club, what's going on? When low to the track, you can't fall asleep. Instead you on the dance floor, moving your feet. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the club, what's going on? When low is here, you can't help but bounce. And then we travel backstage to blaze up a whole ounce. Holy moly, you thought you had me. It was my stunt double. I was off stage, BIs, rolling my dice, just like Milton Bradley. I flashed 2 5s, he rolled snake eyes. Sadly, I win this game all the time, you can't outlast me. Flowing these tracks to shine, now you're mad. See, I ain't the fish that got away, I'm off the hook. Throwing so many syllables, my book is the biggest book. Messy plans up like a Mack truck, flying $2.5 on the freeway, and he don't give a fuck. Leave you in mud, wanna spray like a fire hydrant. Living your held up in the line like an expired license. I take the lightest pathway on the map. You thought the X marked the treasure, but in fact it was my booby trap. Used to bruising cats that try to damage my fan. The play humiliate them when the shit hit the fan. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the club, what's going on? When low to the track, you can't fall asleep. Instead you on the dance floor, moving your feet. Now this my favorite song. Everybody in the party, what's going on? When low is here, you can't help but bounce. And then we travel back to the blaze up a whole ounce. Yeah, shit, you heard me right. Now rewind that shit and blaze it all over again. No doubt, that's what I'm all about. Off the heezy, low down, make you feel wheezy.
You just got a sample of Los Don right there. The track's called Los is Here. My dude also drops on a track Crying Out that's going to be featured on the Disturbing Truth mixtape. Well, we're going to get into our SmackDown Live snapshot after this. Let them know.
Southern boys with the farmer strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can be next. You better give respect, cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. And I'm a Mack truck, don't get run over. We some country boys working overtime for it. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it with their hands muddy. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none. We some southern boys with the promised strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next, you better give respect, cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. And I'm a Mack truck, don't get run over. We some country boys working overtime for it. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it with their hands muddy. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none. We some southern boys with the promised strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next, you better give respect, cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. And I'm a Mack truck, don't get run over. We some country boys working overtime for it. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it with their hands muddy. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared. No, they don't really want none.
It's time. Well, the women on SmackDown Live are sure putting up a fight to be the headliners of the show. Wow, I gotta clear that out. Just so you know, this is brought to you by WWE.com through courtesy of yours truly at the Tyrell Effect. All right, Green Bay, Wisconsin, with their highly anticipated SmackDown Women's match at WWE Fastlane only, well, at the time, 5 days away. Charlotte Flair and Ruby Riott met in the ring for a heated interview conducted by Dasha Fuentes. Ever since the Riott Squad handed Flair one of the most vicious beatdowns of her career several weeks ago, the two superstars have gone back and forth in a game of one-upswomanship. The Queen has defeated the squad members Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, while Riott has taken down Charlotte's friend Becky Lynch and Naomi. With so much on the line this Sunday, Charlotte and Ruby did not mince words ahead of their high-stakes showdown. Riott made it clear that she was aiming to destroy the myth of Charlotte Flair at WWE Fastlane, while the Queen confidently chirped back that she was every bit as good as advertised. Riot, determined to have the last word, looked Flair dead in the eyes and boldly declared that not only would she take Charlotte's title, but she would be the reason her entire reality crumbled. Morgan and Logan, who had been at ringside, climbed into the ring, and Flair appeared to be in a bit of trouble. But what combat would have to wait until Sunday as United States champion Bobby Roode's music hit, de-escalating the situation between the two superstars as the Glorious One prepared to do commentary for the next contest. With his first ever clash against Randy Orton occurring at WWE Fastlane on Sunday, United States champion Bobby Roode took the seat at ringside to scout the Viper from the announce desk. In Orton's way, however, was the man who caused the initial rift between the Apex Predator and the Glorious One and the superstar who thought he was being deprived of the United States title opportunity this Sunday, Jinder Mahal. The Viper and the modern-day Maharaja rekindled their rivalry with a hard-hitting contest. Roode unwittingly became involved in the bout when Orton hurled Mahal right into the United States champion at the announce table, knocking him to the floor. Back in the ring moments later, Orton looked ready to strike and finish off the modern-day Maharaja with an RKO, but an angry Roode hopped onto the ring apron to take issue with Orton, allowing Mahal to shove the Viper into Roode before finishing him off with a ring-shaking Khallas for a statement win. Becky Lynch defeats Carmella. After she mocked Becky Lynch and Naomi during the Twitter Q&A with the WWE Universe last week, Carmella found herself squaring off one-on-one against none too pleased Irish last kicker on SmackDown Live. Miss Money in the Bank certainly began to regret some of her virtual words as Lynch's straight fire was on full display against the Princess of Staten Island. No amount of moonwalking or trash talking could save the F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S superstar as Lynch cinched in the painful disarm her to claim the tap-out victory. Alright. WWE champion AJ Styles was interrupted by Dolph Ziggler. Primed to put his WWE championship on the line in a six-pack challenge in just one day. At WWE Fastlane, AJ Styles hit the scene on SmackDown Live, seemingly ready to remind the WWE Universe why SmackDown Live's WrestleMania main event would still feature him defending the greatest prize in the industry against Shinsuke Nakamura. Styles gave Cena props for getting the best of him last week on SmackDown Live, but he made it clear that he didn't want Cena involved in his monumental WrestleMania moment with the King of Strong Style. Styles seemed at peace with his message, but then the record scratched. Yes, Dolph Ziggler arrived and proceeded to call out Styles a desperate man. Styles poked fun at Ziggler for never having reached his full potential, despite being in WWE for 13 years. That led Ziggler down the wormhole of reflecting his greatest hits and misses during his career, landing on the fact that he's never had been show off, put their differences aside, and work together to clear the ring of the meddlesome duo. The chaos prompted the arrival of SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon, who was flabbergasted with KO and Sammy. Shane and Mac toyed with the idea of putting together a conventional tag team match pitting Styles and Ziggler against Owens and Zayn, but instead opted for a more unique path, a fatal five-way match between the four men involved and the Melee and Baron Corbin. Oh yeah, and that match would be up next. Yeeks, Rec, Zed, I got messages popping up I'm trying to read. Alright. With AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler already having gone through a hellacious one-on-one contest, 5 of 6 superstars in Sunday's WWE title match collided in the impromptu main event on SmackDown Live. In a preview of the thrilling action to come on Sunday, anarchy ruled the night, as all 5 superstars went great lengths to seize a monumental win en route to WWE Fastlane. After a flurry of activity that resembled a nor'easter snowstorm, Sami Zayn connected flush on his best friend, Kevin Owens, with a jaw-jacking haluva kick to claim the monumental win before the WWE title six-pack challenge match at WWE Fastlane. Owens was in disbelief after the match, but Zayn had a very concise reason for his actions: to prove he was the absolute best on SmackDown Live. I mean, when you willing to kick your best friend's face off to prove a point. I guess y'all really friends, huh? Alright, so the WWE Fastlane card is as follows. Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. The Usos versus the New Day for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. What are your predictions? Get at me online at the block online. Share the link. Tell people that I do this. I'm sure they know, but we need more people to go with the flow. Or feel the Tyrell effect. Unless they're fakes. We don't want no fakes.
I'm so tired of these fakes, so tired of these lanes. God, they watch you struggle like we playing Hunger Games.
And was also thwarted when the Phenomenal One.
I ain't got to say, cause I'm drinking the fuck on my face. I feel like Diddy and I feel like Mace. More money, more problems, I put that on Day. Put that on Biggie, I put that on Jay. Put that on Brooklyn, I put that on Triz. R.I.P. Trizzy, my nigga, we Triz. Put that on Young while I'm counting the stairs. R.I.P. Young showing out for the kid like whoa. Hold my nigga getting dope, whoa, whoa. J Block, now we on the road. Tired of hating, so tired of fakes. Niggas be snaking, they chasing the fame. Breaking the code, it ain't part of the game. Telling on you niggas stomping your name like whoa. Tired of hating, so tired of fakes. Niggas be snaking, they chasing the fame. Breaking the code, it ain't part of the game. No. So tired of these lanes. God, they watch you struggle like we playing Hunger Games. They like to see you fall.
You only smoking when you see niggas who say that they ride for you. They never ever got no gas for you. They ride along Kevin Hart for you. Ain't really got no love for you. Like, whoa. When you pro, you gon' do anything just to get you some dough. Carry heat cause the world is so cold. Niggas get hammers cause they ain't got work. I got the shovel for all of your dirt. My name is gifted cause I put in work. Success is the shovel when haters throw dirt. I be like, whoa. For your downfall, they pray and they pray. Talking about God, but they moving hate. What's really real is y'all real fake like whoa.
So tired of these lanes. God, they watch you struggle like we playing Hunger Games. They like to see you fall, throw dirt up on your name. What money do to people? Everybody want the fame. I'm so tired of these fakes, so tired of these lanes. God, they watch you struggle like we playing Hunger Games. They like to see you fall, throw dirt up on your name. What money do to people? Everybody want the fame. I'm so tired of these fakes. Lord knows, I'm so tired of these fakes. See what money do to people, I'm so tired of these fakes. Lord knows, I'm so tired of these fakes. See what money do to people, I'm so tired of these fakes.
Young Hydro on the track.
Yeah.
Talk to these niggas.
Landlord, my work eviction notice. I can make it move. Take your jewels. My niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you. I'm dripping ragu. I'm selling sauce the best. Landlord, my work eviction notice. I can make it move. Take your jewels. Niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you. I'm dripping ragu. I'm selling sauce the best. Working Terminator, ain't no I'll be back. I got it now. It's going up, I brought it down. I'm gone before before I'm caught around by police. Them niggas in your house and don't need no lease. Big dog, that's no leash. Talking big like I know me. Try elevate and roll an elevate. These niggas hella late. I catch up and blow the match up. Make an umbrella break. I choke them up, I'm laughing. Choking up, you ain't close enough.
I choke them up, I'm laughing. Choking up, you ain't close enough.
You ain't even smoking with me with a 5-player. I'm Mano in the coupe. High hater. What I got on me now, call it the violator. Better shake shit up, call it the vibrator. Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, my niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you. I'm dripping ragu.
I'm selling sauce the best.
Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you. I'm dripping ragu. I'm selling sauce the best.
I'm selling sauce the best. I'm selling sauce the best.
A small one time for your mind. Bringing the funk back. Check it out one time. Hey yo, flavor like Craig Mack, name Max and Maybachs, ride buses, vibe cussing and buy substance. Nothing can read the kid to feeling the playback. A multi-syllable pep style wielding a great wax. Peep the danger like road signs, a major like gold mines, I'm 4-5s dumping. I'm pumping out soul lines and pole times, coming up with more rhymes and yo lemon rhyme I can muster. I am prime minister, a minister rhyme sinister mister. Flip scriptures on blasphemous critters, slithering in tall grasses and that's half the masses. The math at the end of it within the last chapters. Now what up? Keep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? You can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do what I do. Keep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? You can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do. Now check it out. Organic catastrophes, no seed pain or damage and atrophies for cats handling dastardly plans to scramble my masterpiece. Standing demanding action, bashing the lights, the dead in a flashy height. I speak in unleash earthquakes, so I'm scared to practice. Spit tsunamis and full floods, batting the hatches. Get in the basement, nah, get out the basement. That was for real MCs, not waste of space heads. I'm an anomaly, approach cautiously if you must. Pull your apostrophe in common before you get tossed off for the cusp. Off for you busted, you ain't no hustler. Get in your ring for Diddy button without the mustard. Peep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? Or can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do what I do. Peep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? Or can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do what I do. Hey, my vernacular stay spectacular. Brain like ambassadors, buddies in Acuras. Me on the bus, no fuss or trust that you must want jump from that uppity cusp. Now an old school bus like beta, cause the 40s to my dome, motherfucker hater. Might be peace now, but it's ruckus later. Like Sean, plus I rock this dirt as a cater. My raps on a platter, catalyst for the ladder. I'm a leader when I spit the riddles, the pitiful middleman, the run of the litter. Now you got the jitters, yeah, that jet pass playing Russian roulette. The hero, and I bustin' in sweat. I chase shots in the booth with a staring and kick, and bass drops for the whip on staring your click. It's a minimum melanin, gelling, dwelling. I'm telling them on the fact that boom bap ain't sidetrack racks. I'm telling them it ain't new to the game. It's what it built off of Jack. That's the same old same. With the fresh tape, it's been without a name. I came up to stay stuck, no lower than lames of game ducks. Hey yo, DJ, hit them where it hurts. You can feel it, even when your stomach full of perks. Peep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? Yo, can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do what I do. Peep the flavor, I'm dropping in your head. Feel me? Yo, can you feel me when I'm spitting? No kidding. I'm riddling the rhythms how I do what I do. This is how I do what I do.
Cause I need it, I gotta get it, because I need it. I'm awake at an obscene time with these thoughts in mind, and I'm just like, what I got to do. Backbreaking workload, then clean my shoes. Got points to improve, arrows away. No despair today, flare like flare, hooray. Stare upstairs and say, why can't you escalate? Then I escalate, ascend to the point that's great. No sleep, plenty on my plate. Building my estate, rocking at her age. Rapping like I'm creating tidal waves. Free and mental slave, repairing where they pay. Neanderthals emerge from cave. People live like graves, pieces use the brain. There's so much at stake.
Your man's got
trips and burps with the people. Won't let my eyelids close. They'll come and goes, but they treat me like a foe. Watch my shows, see I strike on my goals. Plucking feathers from chickens and beef. Working overtime in the books of mine. Worshiping divine elements prevalent in the time warp. You displace what you place in energy when you place it. Frenemies see you good, start chasing. Companies see a profit and waste it. I shift the grind curve. Just letting the music play. We got back-to-back tracks by yours truly. No sleeping on my own now. Wow, that's way better than everything else. I tried out a new mixing technique. I guess it worked.
Evil, my set angelic on God. Why fight for what's right when peace speaks volumes like a barrage? The history of war evolved into a vile plume. Now cough up the truth that I showed you. You hearing what pros do. Maybe you don't know who I am, let me show you. My style goes on you in the minds of your crew who still cannot deduce why my hooks hit like I'm on my own now. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Follow like Hans, how I do when I prance. With this beat make them dance. Have their ears be romance by this flow of a titan. It's the eardrum I'm striking. I get the feeling they like it. It's all truth I'm reciting. Remember this as I'm writing. If something goes wrong, the disturbance won't like it. I battle demons like Lycan. Ever sword swinging Viking. Drive the point home, fight it. Beach volleyball for y'all that wanna dig up dirt and write it. False allegations of defamation. Strike it from the record. I have the passion that I channel towards making records. I reckon anyone who doesn't like that is a wreck when I record. That's okay. When it comes to the beat, I record. Just thank God I prefer to use my words. My actions, although control can be somewhat absurd. I'm a walking party in a van. You were on the curb. Been doing me for me. All due respect to peers, but you can't even get me here. Now did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Too many volumes, garage. It's artists that the gloom has.
Get me the soap opera dramatics. Look in the mirror, see alcoholic and addict combative. Like bad artists miss out on the features. Can't stare into the madness out my mind. Insane 3 times removed. Careful what you do with information. It can be misused. Lifeless eyes, basically on cruise control. So every now and then I just lose control. Could've kept up my image, but moved too slow. The studio reflects. I refuse to
effects. Fails. I've been doing what I do. Unmasking the booth. See, I give you half the story. You know half the truth. As I holler at the goons, seen the pack will find the food and bring it back behind noon. Don't assume that you know my life, cause of the way I write, and my taste is tight. It's like an armed robbery, or possibly so probably. You'll probably try to lie to me, shaky looking wobbly. I'm like a fucking novelty, personally and consciously, and honestly, I don't give a fuck what you thought of me.
When I take this mask off, is this what you wanna see? I ask y'all. When I take this mask off, pitch your weight at the speed of a fastball. When I take this mask off, don't look at me like police that harass y'all. But when I take this mask off, you're gonna see the real me that you asked for.
No matter what, I'll keep growing till the tree stack bud. The key latch stuck, I relapse rough, the ski masked up. And even after all the drugs, your free rap suck. In your head's the only place you should speak that stuff I'm detached from. Your projected insecurities, respected in obscurity, consent you never heard of me. Now I'm a burning G and relax, but I ain't talking about weed, I'm cheap and cream wax, son. I sprayed shit for fame with my main man Bricks. Back in the day when Zone State dipped and no name kicks, like my bro K Flip. But if a whole gay flip, I probably listen in a minute, say the cocaine shit, and I'm dipping when the whole bag sniff. Cause when the thunder creeps in, you'll find me puffing bleed lit. Took off my mask, the crowd gasped into a loud clap when they found I'd worn 100 more underneath
when I take this mask off, is this what you wanna see? I ask y'all. When I take this mask off, pitch your weight at the speed of a fastball. When I take this mask off, don't look at me like police that harass y'all. But when I take this mask off, you're gonna see the real me that you asked for.
Politicians and diapers have one thing in common. They should be changed regularly for the same reason.
Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me. Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me.
Dramatized paint through a mama's eyes, look closer and I
happen to see. It's no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me. Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me.
City rebel bombing smoke
in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, the imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me. Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me.
Great orgasms, I'm making chasms as luck would have them. He's stuck in bedlam, a rut of mad but I'm the glad one. It's all well and good, shout out to Gladman. One man making a change, turning the page, making a rave of what could be arranged. That's how I stage any performance. For one of those who aim to scorn us, we bout to turn up Kelvin degrees, let the hate burn up. Blaze the trees on bended knee. I shall not break. Paul Bearer tombstone you undertake. This thunder quakes as lightning strikes. I stay awake through darkest night, looking for that light shining so bright. For what we create to start remains out of sight.
Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me. Dramatic imagery is all that I happen to see. It's in the news, politics, and on the TV. Problem is, no matter where I happen to be, the drama seems to be following me.
Watch how me flex, you see how me move, Chris, you can be the next. Follow this, your move, bitch, strike while the iron hot. If you want to turn up the spot, focus on success, then you will see that a lot. If you feel your color hot, take a deep breath and chill. Me pride, me not swallow now. Haters can relax for real, yes I had the raw deal. If my style not pit, I have, yeah, just do me. You figure long and do you, cause from where me see, and nothing to me you can do.
Gotta get it at top speed, do not sleep. Smoke fills the air, yeah, it's hard to ventilate. Lobster and steak, I got expensive taste. I don't wanna have to be 40 with a mortgage, or tell shorty there's a shortage. Proudly watch and admire everything I got until my clock expires. So many want my life to just end. It's like I got a price on my head. Pray I take a hit and die in the hallway like money making Mitch. Target on my back so I'm prepared for death. Cause my lifestyle costs more than a welfare check. It's all hearsay until the word emerge. Teach them a lesson, has a learning curve. Get it fast, that's why I'm up before the early bird. Face to face, we never talking text first. You now rockin' with an expert, rest assured. Yes sir, have you stuck in one spot? Bet you can't ever get past that, and that's facts.
You figure long and do you. Cause from where me see, nothing to me you can do. Me, I just do me. You figure long and do you. Cause from where me see, nothing to me you can do.
My life is a book and they judging the cover. I wrote a whole lot of hits, but only some you discover. I'm on the road to the riches like a gold nugget trucker. I'm a bold motherfucker with the soul of a hustler. No, I won't trust ya, ghost the most gutter. See, loss is untouchable, dope that's uncuttable. For saying I'm nothing, no, mostly cause I'm coming with flaws. And I got 100 more no's, so they all uncomfortable. Oh, it's wonderful. Buzzing from a cup of hope, blunting from a dozen roll. Come and get you some for low. All my homies down the go. Fuck with us, we running home. Trust it, but it's nothing, no. Just another sucker shown. Holla, we go bow down the pro. Now that you know we bout that dough. Don't doubt that, bro. Amounts we show, announce we do. Look how we roll in clouds of smoke.
Me, I just do me. You figure long and do you. Cause from where me see, nothing to me you can do. Me, I just do me. You figure long and do you. Cause from where me see, nothing to me you can do.
Yeah, Los, the Don.
Game's waiting for
the block.
Get at him. You know what it is.
This is how we do.
This is how we get done.
LTD Entertainment.
2 words, God's grace. The reason why I'm running in place and still winning this race. Y'all starting to change, so step back. You act, I react, cause I know you like that. Get this while you're running your lips. We running this shit. Block basics, you can call us a tip. On the rate of your blips, we take up the screen. We fade in the mist, you fade out the scene. Call them chlorophyll, to the game get green. We stack bills brown, red, purple, and green. Yo, those time to air them out. Drop the track, make the whole world dance and shout. Come on, this is here to nod your head and rock to the beat. Move left and right and stomp your feet. Step up that back, brush a hater off. They gon' bump this track till the roof blows off.
Jumpers and bass and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we soft, and now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we soft, and now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Would you be able to get in the clubs, thinking you thugs? All I see is fake mugs, dumb runs with cheap drugs. Those days are rough, through tough times, watch us race. Me and DABLOCK engage. Page written once, spitting, betting it's a play. Fending for ourselves in the world of a cage. In a cage of a world, all we got is a street sense. I don't give 3 cents, what these haters thinking? Pure heat, that's lava. My seat is a sauna, handle business, no holder. Brush the dust off my shoulder. In a promise MCs, though we show much older. Skill on the table, willing and able to cancel any obstacle, fade out the fable. Welcome to my label where I'll hook it up like cable. Straight out the cradle, you seem to be unstable. Cherish your days and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved, and now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved, and now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved, and now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters and brush them off. This how we play, never halfway to brush them off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved, and now it's on first chapter, rap the
Break
strong.
out the extinguishers. That's what we call heat.
Straight fire.
That's right. We ain't discreet. We in the streets of the industry.
All right, thank you for listening to another episode of the Tyrell Effect. Is your host, to Black, saying, even as my Facebook messages go off, we're still thinking of ways to come harder than, I don't know, that girl who raves tubes.